Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 10 TV and movie-inspired cars that you guys can recreate and own in Grand Theft Auto Online. So a couple things about this list. I am excluding all of the Fast and Furious cars because we've kind of got our own series for that. I'd also love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below on if I do a part 2. And just like with the Fast and Furious series, I'm trying to take the most iconic cars from TV and film, but at the same rate, I also have to make sure I can properly recreate them in Grand Theft Auto Online. So with that out of the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. Just like last time, the blue circle is not here, so I can't move these cars around. I would have them in a different order, but you know, sometimes you just can't get what you want in life. But anyways, let's get it started, and let's start with the Impante Dukes. So this Impante Dukes right here is based off of the General Lee car in the Dukes of Hazzard. So this one is pretty awesome, one of the most iconic vehicles in movie. So we went with this kind of like dark orange paint job right there. Unfortunately, we don't have the Confederate flag to put on top, but we went with the Dukes right here. And if we can go back and check out the license plate, it's kind of close, but you can see it says Hazzard right there. So this is what the Dukes brothers end up driving throughout the movie. They do a whole bunch of jumps and stunts with it. So we went with the chrome secondary as well, with those last muscle wheels right there. So that is the Dukes of Hazzard car right there. I think that's pretty awesome, and I think that definitely looks pretty amazing. Moving on to our second vehicle, we've got this car right here, which is the Bravado Banshee 900R, and this is actually supposed to be Lightning McQueen. So we actually have two animated cars today. This is the first one. So Lightning McQueen is semi-based off of a Dodge Viper, and the Bravado Banshee works out quite nice because we can get this like yellow livery to go along the side, which is kind of what Lightning McQueen has. We have the red muscle wheels, and for the most part, there isn't a whole lot of modifications and upgrades here. We just have a really simple kind of ducktail spoiler on there. And that's just about it as far as our Lightning McQueen goes. He is obviously the protagonist of the Cars series. There's a new one of those movies coming up a little bit later this summer. So I thought that was pretty cool and definitely wanted to include it on this list. And on the inside, I don't think we've done too much. I think we just did some basic modifications, kind of did some race car style stuff, but that's Lightning McQueen right there. All right, so vehicle number 3 is the Impante Ruiner, and this is based off of the KITT Knight Rider car. So we actually have a almost identical version of that in the Ruiner 2000. However, you can't store the Ruiner 2000 in regular garages, so I have one of those. Just pretend that this vehicle is a Ruiner 2000. You can see we got KITT on the license plate right there. And this is pretty cool. The Knight Rider car, like, everyone wanted. It could like drive for you. It could shoot missiles. It had some crazy supercomputer built into it. And for the 80s, that was like super high tech. So I really love this car. And the fact that Rockstar added the import-export version of the Ruiner 2000 with it is even better. So that's the Knight Rider vehicle right there. Moving on to this car, we've got the Declasse Tornado Custom, which is based off Christine. That's right, the car that would come to get you. So this is a beautiful vehicle. You can see here we're using the Tornado Custom. We've got the red primary color with the white secondary, the red and white interior, which since this is a Benny's vehicle, I'll actually show you guys, it looks really, really nice. We basically just made a all red and white interior just like it was in the movie. You can see we've got Christine, whoops, that's a little close, on the license plate right there. And this is just an amazing car. I think the Declasse Tornado is awesome. And the fact that it got a Benny's upgrade is so amazing. So I really like this clean lowrider. And it is awesome as a representative of the horror car, Christine. So that's pretty cool right there. Up next, we've got the Slam Van Custom. And this is the Ford truck, the 1955 Ford truck that's featured in The Expendables, the one that Sylvester Stallone actually drives. So for the primary, we've got a matte black, secondary of chrome. We've also got the black wheels to match too. And on the back, we've got a pretty nifty license plate as well. They'll show you guys. You can see it says 1955 Ford because that's the kind of truck they were driving. Show you guys the inside really quickly right here. We just made a couple upgrades to the dash, bench seats, changed up the steering wheel a little bit. Not a whole lot going on right there. This car was amazing in The Expendables, and it was really cool the way Sylvester Stallone actually used this car to get around from place to place. So I really wanted to include this vehicle in here because the Slam Van was absolutely perfect for it, and it's a pretty bad-to-the-bone car as well. All right, up next, we've got the Bravado Yuga Classic, and this is based off of Scooby-Doo's Mystery Machine. Now, the only thing that bothers me here is the livery color cannot be matched without like a really specific specific crew colors. That's kind of unfortunate, but just pretend it's there. We're using the Surf Up livery. We've got the orange wheels, and this is literally identical to the Mystery Machine. You can see the license plate on the back there. We have Mystery, and this is pretty awesome. I really like the fact that Rockstar added this livery. They knew exactly what they were doing with this, and pretty much 9 out of 10 Yuga Classics I see instantly turn into the Mystery Machine. But why would you not? It's an awesome car. I watched Scooby-Doo growing up as an awesome cartoon, so that's pretty epic right there. This vehicle once again came out in Grand Theft Auto Online Bikers, so that's pretty cool, and that is the Yuga Classic Mystery Machine. Up next, we have the BF Bifta. This is RC from Toy Story. So this is the RC that Buzz and Woody would ride around on, and the primary color is lime green, secondary is blue, and just like the movie, he's got the red wheels, which I think is pretty cool. On the license plate, our license plate says Toy Story. That's pretty awesome. He's such an awesome and cool character, and the BF Bifta is absolutely perfect for this little guy to be added into the game. So that is RC right there. Once again, he was featured in the Disney Pixar movie Toy Story. If we move on to this vehicle right here, we've got the Gang Burrito, which we actually didn't have to make a lot of changes to. This is the A-Team van. So this is pretty awesome here. Rockstar literally cloned the A-Team van. We have the black primary, red secondary, the red spoiler on top, the red wheels, and I'm pretty sure for the license plate, we ended up going with A-Team on the license plate. There you go. So there's not a whole lot to say about this van. It's pretty simple. I am happy that they added it. And again, if you have a Gang Burrito and you're not making it look like the A-Team, I don't know what you're doing. So this is a pretty cool van. Really cool in my opinion. The A-Team is just awesome all around, and this is great for role-playing and all sorts of stuff. So that's the A-Team van right there. Our second to last car is probably one of my favorites. It is the Impante Phoenix, and this is based off of Mad Max's Interceptor. So I love Mad Max, the newest films, and even the older ones with Mel Gibson. The Interceptor was one of the coolest, most bad-to-the-bone cars out there. We've got matte black for the primary and secondary, black wheels. We've got the bug catcher valve right there. And I believe for our license plate, we have Mad Max on the back with the black license plate, the yellow writing. Really simple here. We didn't do a whole lot, but man, is this just a menacing looking vehicle. We've also got the iron mask on there as well. I feel like that worked kind of perfectly for the Mad Max vibe we were going for right there. So this is an amazing vehicle. I love Mad Max and I love the Phoenix. And when you put them together to create his Interceptor, you really do get something special here. And finally, last but not least, we've got the JB700, which is based off of James Bond's gadget Aston Martin, the one with the spike strips and the guns that you can obviously see right here. We actually didn't have to do any customization. The only thing we did was change the color. We made it more of a silver. Mine was white by default. And we also added the license plate 007 Bond on there. So I think James Bond actually has two cars. The new Spectre that was added with Import Export is more of a modern version of that without the guns. One thing I want Rockstar to do is to make this car weaponized. I mean, we have the Ruiner 2000. Why can't we have something like this added into the game as well? And I mean, it's not that overpowered, especially considering the fact that Ruiner 2000 has missiles and machine guns and everything like that. So I think it's time for this epic vehicle to finally be added into Grand Theft Auto Online with the weapons and its full capacity. But anyways, those are the top 10 TV and movie inspired cars that I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Let me know if I were to do a part 2, what vehicles you would include and what ones would you want me to see added. Also, out of this bunch, let me know what was your favorite. Was it the Dukes of Hazzard car? Was it the Mystery Machine? Or was it Mad Max's Interceptor? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comment section down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.